Alright guys, how's it going? It is jankguy here. Bringing you another deck profile. It's going to be on my Minervamon loop. Yes, let's get started. So the four eggs will be just like the sleeves. So the four eggs we were playing is the best deck for the deck. The Mera, on deletion, draw a card, trash a card in your hand. Very simple. Next, hope you guys enjoyed the oversleeves. My friend got these for me. They're very, very pretty. Um, so we are going with four. Segment is both players can't reduce play cost. I don't play effects or anything that reduces play cost. Well, one card, which is Minervamon. Um, but this is really good against Crosshair. It just entirely like craps on the deck. Obviously, they do have an out to it, which is the Durillamon. So if you see the Tamer, the yellow Tamer, you're like, eh. But then again, like they're wasting that one card to get rid of this. That's one of their few outs, unless they go the Starman plus Shaman plus Star Sword. So this card's really good for that too, and it's good against like I want stuff. I'm gonna do a deck list on that too. I just need to re-sleeve the deck up. Next we have 4 Ignite the new addition to the BT11. This card we needed it very very badly. This card is very very good. So its effect is when this card attacks, you can delete one of your Digimon to delete one of your opponent's Digimon equal to what your Digimon's level was or lower. So if you delete one of your level 5s, you can delete one of your opponent's level 5s lower, level 6 and lowers, and so on and so on. This card's also really good in Mastermon because you can attack with Ophanimon, attack with this, blow up Ophanimon, delete one of Digimon, the Ophanimon effect, play Godamon from your trash, or play like a rush thing for, or play the Devimon rush and then like swing for game or something like that, or get like an additional free check-in. And then the inherit is all turns. When you play a Digimon by an effect, get a memory. So the card's very, very strong. And then to round off the rookies, well, before, we're running 3 Gabus. Gabumons, I only have 3 because I can't find a third. Yeah, 4. Just on deletion, draw 2 cards, trash 1 card. So it's sort of like a +1. So very, very good. These are the same cards. This is like the Tamer Pack one. And then the 1 Gazimon, it comes up every now and then. Um, really good against all fours because they do gain a lot of memory off the inherits aside from the tamers. Good against the Bloom Lord as well, so they can get all the memory back from the Bloom Lord mod itself. But then again, like the reason why it's not I don't have it like at 3 or 4 is because there are too many decks that gain a lot of memory. All the memory gain is mainly from tamers, and you can't stop that. All right, so those are the threes. On to the fours. So the fours are they're pretty different. All right, so we have 3 Eyes Monster. We all know what this does. On deletion, draw 3 cards, trash 2 cards in your hand. If you guys don't know about this card, it also inherently has jamming because whenever you swing a security, this thing like basically like never dies, unless you're really lucky. I've had games where my opponents or even me, I've had this thing swing 3 times and it just doesn't die. And you're just like, bruh. Then we have the 1 Eismon, because this card's out 1 for a reason. This card is busted beyond belief. It's like, oh, I'm gonna draw 3 trash 2 heroes, two free bodies. Like I said, dude, how's it going? He also gets plus 2,000 power for each regular scatter mode in the graveyard. Well, in the trash. So he becomes 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He could be essentially be an 11k, because I think it's an all turns effect, or I think it's just your turn. Nope, just your turn. So a very good card, and it's a free body, so you can go to your 5s, so you go your werewolf mode and stuff like that. No, this deck is not for the Ultimate Cup that is coming up soon. Um, because this deck is basically unplayable because I think they put for that restriction list for Nautica, they put Werewolf Multi 1. So the deck is essentially unsemi-playable unless you get the Werewolf 1 in the trash early on and you do have the regular Cerberus one, then you could still essentially do the loop as long as you have other cards. Next, we're playing a new edition. We're playing 2 Soulmon. This card is very, very good. All turns, all your retaliation get plus 2,000 power. So he is essentially a 6k body. If you have 2 of them out, they're 8k, which is insane, and it has retaliation, so the opponent will not want to tag into it. This also has retaliation. It is Dark Lizardmon, so this card is very, very good. It has retaliation, and it has on deletion, draw a card, trash a card in your hand. So very, very good. You're gonna see why I play these on later on. And you guys already know. I said already, Minervamon. brings them out. They have retaliation and gets rushed, stuff like that. We have one blocker. I toned it down because it wouldn't seem like it was doing too much, and the fact that it's only 5Ks, it was like meh. I might just take this out, put the illustration one in there because I have that one. And then we have the one Ginkakumon promote. It's just a very very good card. Essentially the main thing you really want to do is like, oh, you discard scatter, and then you play this, and then you play this, you can swing, or you, let's say you don't have some of the retaliation guys in the graveyard, the trash, you can play Minervamon, bring it out, you go for one over the four, and then just swing for game. So very very strong. Onto the fives, very self-explanatory right here. We have four Cerberus ones, 6K on deletion, draw two cards, trash one. Very very good card. It does cite that it's 6K power. I will also explain the loop in case like you guys are new to the channel, and also welcome to the channel too. And then we have the Cerberus on Werewolf mode. This is the MVP of the deck. So this card's effect is on play, you can delete Cerberus spawn to gain 9 memory. So essentially it's free, but obviously if they have a memory blocker, you don't want to do it because then you're literally just losing 9 memory. So the ideal that you can do is swing, hope it lives, and then play this, kill this, draw two cards, this trash one, and you have another swing. Very, very good. These two are key to the loop. I will put two aside over here so I can explain that later. On to the sixes. We have the MVP of the deck. I used to have a Lilith one here, but I took it out. We have four Minervamon. So Minervamon has retaliation. So was a Soulmon, she's 13k on all turns, which is insane. And if you have two Soulmons out, she's 15k, basically a level 7. So her effect is during the opponent's turn, whenever they play a Digimon, you can play a level 4 or lower purple Digimon from your trash, and that is not once per turn. So let's say your opponent keeps playing Digimon, as long as you got Digimon that are level 4 or lower in your trash, you just consistently just play Digimon, play Digimon, play Digimon, play Digimon, play Digimon. Like, and it's not once per turn. Her on deletion is the part that is the opponents can easily like try to work around it. So on deletion, if your opponent has two or less Digimon in play, you can play one level 5 or lower Digimon from your trash onto the field, or a Minervamon for free. And you do not get you do get the on-play effects of this. So I will explain the loop after I go through the options. I'll just put these face down over here, that way you can look at them like that. And then we're playing, finally we got the Minervamon. I do want alt art, so this is, the alt arts for this is like that'd be like 3 bills. I think the alt are like 40, so that's 4, 8, 12, 16. No, not 3 bills, maybe like 240 around there. Minervamon. I call it Minervamon, but I know it's called Minervamon. So Minervamon has you can ditch cross it. The only like ditch cross you can do with it is, I think, is Ignite Mod, because the Ignite Mod does have cross heart. And so it'd be 8 cost, but if you do with the Ignite Mod, essentially it's 7, because if you play Digimon by an effect, you get a memory. So her effect is, so people think that she gives retaliation, she doesn't. So on Digivolve or on play, on Digivolve you can play one level 4 lower card that has purple Digimon, or it has crosshair and its traits onto the field. But if you hard player, you get to bring back two Digimon from your graveyard that are level 4 purple or lower, or have crosshair on their traits. So what her effect is, all of your Digimon that have Crossheart or Retaliation gain Rush and Blocker, and that's all turns. So people think like, oh, I get to bring out two weenies, and they gain Retaliation. They do not gain Retaliation. It's if it has Retaliation or Crossheart, it gains Rush and Blocker. Hence, this is why I play the little mini package for the Soulmons. Because Minervamon itself does not have Retaliation. So you bring these two out, or even like a Dark Lizardmon too. You have an 8K blocker retaliation, 8K blocker retaliation. The opponent, sometimes people think like, oh, Minervamon isn't that great because you're giving them a lot of memory, but at the same time, they have to deal as the Minervamon, and they're most likely gonna waste some attacks to get rid of it. But then you have blockers to protect it. They block, boom, die, boom, die. Unless you're playing as Black War, because they have protection for days. This is a very good card, and playing it off the Minerva loop for off Minervamon, it essentially just win you a game. It's like, oh, play, because on play when you if you hard player, you can also digicross from the trash, so you can grab the Ignite Mon, play it from the Minervamon because you are still playing it, and then bring out two more, then you have three more swings to do. On to the options, you do play quite a few. So we are playing for Revive from the Darkness. This is the MVP of the deck. So its effect is delete one of your Digimon, and then you can play a level 5 or lower Digimon from your trash onto the field, but you do not get the on-play effects. So just like Call from Darkness, you do not need to delete a Digimon on your field to get the effect. If you have no Digimon, you can still play this and bring out level 5. You can still do that. We have 3 Jack Raid. Gain 1 memory for every 10 cards in your trash. Security is gain 2 memory. Oh, and the security effect for Revive from Darkness is added to your hand. 2 Deathclaw. Deathclaws are really, really good in this deck because let's say your opponent has 3 Digimon and you do have a Minervamon. Since you're allowed to choose the order resolution of effects, let's say your opponent has 3 Digimon and they have a level 4 or lower. So you play Deathclaw, resolving Deathclaw first, deleting your Minervamon, putting down on standby essentially, getting rid of their card, their Digimon. They have 2 Digimon now. Now you can resolve Minervamon. Oh, there's over here. And then so you delete one of and also like if you don't have a Digimon either on your field, you can still use this for a 1 cost to delete a level 4 or lower. And I think the security effect is delete a level 4 or lower Digimon. Yep. The one of Calling from Darkness, delete one of your Digimon, add 2 purple Digimon from your trash to your hand. Again, you do not need to delete a Digimon. You can still do the effect if you have no Digimon on field. 1 purple memory boost. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. Add 1 purple Digimon, and bottom deck the rest, and then has delay, gain 2 memory afterwards. This also has a go to your hand. 1 Back Revenge. Back Revenge is a very little like cheesy card. You give one of your Digimon the effect to when this Digimon is deleted, you bring it back, but you do not get any of the on-play effects. So it's really nice when you do the loop, and let's say you don't have another Minerva, you pay 2, put the effect on the Minerva, delete the Minerva, and then you just keep doing it again because she's gonna come back. Because since you're essentially giving her 2 on deletion, so it's like on deletion, resolving her effect first to bring out a level 5 or lower, and then resolving the on deletion for the Back Revenge. Because Back Revenge is worded, one of your Digimon gains on deletion, play this card without paying its memory cost. So it's another on deletion, but you get to choose the order. That way you don't miss timing or mess it up. And then we were playing 2 Tamers. We were playing 1 Analog Youth. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 Digimon, trash the rest. Trashing in this deck is very good, and you need stuff in your trash to pop off. And then 1 Matt Ishida to add back any option or purple Digimon from your graveyard to your hand. Alright, so let's get to the Minerva loop really, really quick. Let me get that and this. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Just so you guys know the combo. So sometimes like there's games where you do have to hard play this if it's the only card in your hand or the only like liable play. It's like you're giving him 6. Just think of this as your Gatomon. So you play this, delete this. You're drawing 2 cards, yada yada. You're crashing 1. You swing with this. So no, the combo stops as soon as this card dies. If it dies in security first check, you cry. That's not, like you lose all your synergy. So let's say after you swing it lives. You for 3. You draw a card. You play Revive from Darkness, resolving this first, which is the important part. So the Werewolf mode's rating trash because you deleted off the Cerbazon. The Cerbazon is on trash because you already resolved the Werewolf mode effect. So Revive from Darkness. deleting the Minervamon, resolving Revive from Darkness first. It's sort of the same thing for like Deathclaw. You're resolving in the correct order. So you delete the Minervamon. You play the Cerberusmon off the Revive from Darkness because you do not get on play effects. So let's say you chose to bring this back with the Minerva, and then you chose to bring the werewolf mode with this. Nothing happened. You get two bodies, but you won't get the effect to gain all the memory back. So you always use um, Revive from Darkness to bring back Cerberus mode, and then use Minervamon to bring back Cerberus on werewolf mode because you get the on play effects. So you delete this, and you get a crap ton of memory. Here, I do have a memory marker right here. We'll do this really quick. I should have that ready. Okay, so for example, there we go. All right. So let's say you're at 2, okay? You're at 2. You got Minerva, and you have this, and you have this in trash already. So you play Revive. You put your opponent at 2, resolving this first. You bring back the Cerberus, resolving Minerva. You bring back this, you delete this, you gain 9 memory. So from 2 to 2 from playing this, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You go to 7. The reason why it's a loop is because since the deck draws a lot, you're more than likely. I don't think I've ever had a game where I don't have at least 2 or 3 in my hand of this card. So you can swing evil into this. So it'll be 1, 2, 3. Play for 4. You go to 0. Delete. Play this. Minerva effect. Play this. Delete. You gain 9 memory. And essentially, you just keep going until you can't do it anymore. And then, like, let's say your opponent has 2 security, but you're running out of stuff, and you have a Minervamon in your trash already. Sure, the card has Rush. So you can, now this is the time where you can, for Minervamon, delete this. Use this to delete the Minervamon. You can play this off the call, because it says Rush, this doesn't matter. Use Minervamon's effect, because you can play Minervamon from the trash. You Digicross it with Ignitemon in the trash. You bring back 2 purple Digimon, level 4 or lower. Let's say it is these. Now you have 4 liable swings. This already has Rush, so you swing. This has Rush because it has Retaliation because of the Minervamon. Swing and swing. Yeah, so it's a very easy deck to play. It just depends on how you draw. But I've had games where I just brick. Again, well, thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you guys enjoyed this deck fight and the explanation of the combo. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time.